Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Learning More About Management. Today, our topic is going to be on the 7 tools of quality. Now, let's dive in. Today, our agenda is as usual. We are going to talk about our general introduction. We are going to review the first, the second, and the third journal. Then we round up with our conclusions. I'm going to add the references for those who would like to further read into it. Okay, so let's begin. Our general introduction. Our total quality management is an enhancement to the traditional way of doing things or businesses. These tools gather and apply data statistics in cause and effect, including the science of knowledge selected to cope in each problems. Sustainable functioning and development of the enterprise quality management systems requires mandatory use of object and reliable information that allows you to make adequate management decisions regarding the quality of resources, production process, manufactured product, and enterprise management. This is a concept of overall excellence being derived from people through creativity, flexibility, teamwork, participation, and ownership quality from them. Now, this is our first journal. As usual, the first journal that's give us an introduction of what the 7 tools of qualities are. So this is from a journal or the title, The Implementations of 7 Tools of Quality in the Educational Arena. So in European continent, quality improvement has been instigated for manufacturing industries, but for services like the educational institution, the advent of quality improvement is imminent. Areas for improvement in educational institutions could include improving the educator and then the learner contact, improving communication between learners and in the institution, improving learning through learners, monitoring their work, performance evaluation, and the like. Quality tools. The basic 7 quality improvement tools used to aid in data collection and consolidation, problem definition, also resolution, pattern or trend analysis, and process analysis are the check sheet, the histogram, the Pareto chart, the cause and effects, fishbone and scatter diagram, control chart, and flow chart. Okay, now these are the quality tools. This is the a check sheet. This is the how a check sheet looks like, and a check sheet is a mode intended to amass discrete or continuous data from a process in a lucid or an organized manner. This is also the histogram. The histogram is a vital mapping tool that exhibits relative frequency or occurrence of continuous data value, revealing where the most recurrent values are located and how the data is being distributed. Now, the next quality tool we are going to look at is the Pareto diagram. This is how the Pareto diagram looks when it's being plotted. Now, the Pareto diagram is also called the 80-20 rule. It's used to graphically abridge and display the relative significance of the differences between clusters of data. That is, separating the vital few courses, 20%, that accounts for the dominant share of quality loss, 80%. And this is how the cause and effect diagram also looks like, normally called the fishbone. Because it does looks like a fish. The cause and effect diagram, also known as fishbone diagram, developed by Dr. Karo Ishikiwa, explore possible causes of problems with the intention being to discover the root causes, going to the root causes and then analyzing the effect of the cause in order to bring out a solution. Okay. Um, the next one is a scatter diagram. This is how a scatter diagram does looks. Scatter diagrams are used to study and identify the probable liaison between the changes observed in two distinct sets of variables. In other words, it is used to prove over how strong a relationship exists between two variables. Um, the next is the control chart. The control chart shows the sequential or time related performance of a process and is used to determine when a process is operating in and out of statistical control using upper and lower limits defined in a chart. They are used to determine whether a process will produce a product or a services with consistent measurable properties. They are, however, used to monitor and control processes in an enduring basis. Now, this is a flow chart. A flow chart shows the sequence of events in a process. A pragmatic flow chart can be constructed by using the knowledge of a person who are directly involved in a particular process. Now, understanding processes is essential before attempt is made to improve them. Okay, now let's look at our second journal. This second journal is talking about the use of quality management in theory and then in practice. Okay, so the set of quality management tools is formed throughout the entire period of development of quality management and is quite diverse. Now, Efimov believes that quality management method can be divided into economic, organizational, administrative, socio-physiological, and scientific, technical, integrated, and research methods. The application of 7 basic quality control tools methods contribute to the rational arrangement of production in business processes of enterprises, increasing their stability and competitiveness in the domestic and foreign market. Now, looking at this graph, it discusses how the use of the quality tools comes up with preliminary analysis of the problem, systemization, and development of the workflow in order to bring a tactical ideas or tactical practical ways in order to solve the problem so as to reduce the losses and increase the profit, and also pinpoints the areas that needs improvement. So that is the basis of this journal. Now let's go to the our third and our final journal. Okay, this journal is actually gives us the practical use of the 7 quality control tools, and a case study of a liquid chemical warehousing that is in India. Now, the purpose of the study was to apply some of the 7 quality tools in practicality for reducing the delay in the delivery problem in the liquid chemical warehouse. Quality tools can be used in all phases of production process, mind you, from the beginning of the product development to product marketing and even customer support. Now, these tools gathered and applied data statistics in cause and effect, including the science of knowledge selected to cope with each problems in producing and delivering goods and services to fulfill customer needs. Now, with this journal, the cause and effects diagram was used. Now, the cause and effects diagram, however, found out the root cause of the problem, and a Pareto chart was used to help ordering the importance of delay of the delivery problem. It was found that coordination problem was the major cause. So finally, the matrix diagram was used to solve the problem for assigning responsibilities in improving the cause. So the Pareto diagram brought out the cause and effect of the problem, right? And the matrix diagram was used to solve the problem, which are all parts of the 7 quality tools. All right. So now, in conclusion of my presentation, we can say that total quality management prides itself that there is always room for improvement. The 7 new quality tools make it possible for managers to plan wide ranging and a detailed total quality cost objective throughout the entire organization, from the beginning of the design of the product down to the manufacturing down to the customer support. They are able to plan wide throughout the entire process in the organization. They aid in developing a more optimal and perhaps even a breakthrough solution by rigorous consideration of a variety of factors in objectively developing requirements and specification. So these are the references for those who are interested in reading more or reading to further read the entire journal, which I could not, to know some of the points or some of the literature that I could not highlight in this presentation. So thank you very much for your rapt attention, and I hope I've been able to explain a little bit about quality tools and its application. Thank you once again.